Hey y'all. Y'all come on in. How y'all doing? Happy birthday to you. What's up, chat? Shout out to all my beautiful and handsome subscribers. Shout out to the positivity on this channel. Shout out to all my workers. Shout out to all my workers. Shout out to all my new subscribers, previous subscribers been with me for years. Y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all, and thank you for viewing the channel. When you get a chance, like, share these videos, okay? Now, y'all, let's get to the real nitty-gritty. Now, come on in, y'all. Hit the like button, okay? I thank y'all for y'all support. I don't need no money. I just need y'all support for hitting that like button. But, y'all, I'm going to tell you something. And I'm not in competition with nobody when it comes to these cases. It's always, I've been smart with cases, okay? I've been smart and I know how to use strategy. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, so I'm not in no competition with nobody. Just when you come on the channel, let's socialize. Let's put our brain together. I'm used to collaborating with ideas. I'm used to taking people's ideas and putting it together. Now, I'm good about studying something that I'm into. Anything that I'm into, I like to study it. And it's up to me the way I think. Okay? Now, this live here for entertaining, because that's what I do, y'all. I entertain people. I entertain, and it do be factual. But I do entertain. I'm an entertainer, and that's what I do. Okay? This is going to be criticism, going to be commenting, educating, because you all educate me, and I appreciate you. I take your advice, I take your ideas, and I put it together, and I collaborate. I'm used to collaborating with others. I ain't never been the type that want to know it all like that. But let me tell y'all something. Jarvis Butts, from the way I studied his case, this can go anyway. Either way. When his case went to a jury, this really can go either way. His case, regardless of what we believe, what we think, when you get a jury, everything changes. Everything changes. I need to walk. I really do. Everything changes in the case. Everything changed. Jarvis, but I know y'all happy. I know we happy that. Oh, God. Hold on for a minute, y'all. I just left the gym, so excuse my appearance, but I know what I can look like. Jarvis Butts' case can go either way. It can go that way, and it can go. This gonna go away. So let's not get too happy with this case. Oh, he already been convicted. He ain't been convicted yet. Oh, well, he hasn't been convicted yet, and he hasn't been tried yet. Hold on, y'all. I know he got my door open. Camper. Oh, he gonna open the door? Yes, he did. I bet all my air in the garage. Hold on, y'all. Oh, we got my door open. Y'all got to, like I said, excuse my appearance. I just left the gym. But I want to get into this. Oh, God. Move, Camper. Move. Hold on, guys. Hold on 1 second, okay? Woo. Like I can't walk. So I left it, you. Hold on. Camper, stop hitting my leg. Stop with your good. Stop hitting my leg. Hit my leg again. Hold on, y'all. I just walked in the door, y'all. I'm going out here on the porch. Let me get some water. Got to get some water. Whew. Hold on, y'all. I ain't got my glasses. Camper, stop hitting my leg. Jesus, it's all getting on my neck. Whew. Hope that lady don't come outside, Jesus. Please don't let her come outside. Oh, excuse me, y'all, I'm sweating. Whew. Y'all, excuse me. I just finished working out. Whew. All right, y'all, we're going to talk about this, okay? Now, Camper, go on and play now. You better go play. Can't make that dog come outside. All right, y'all. Let's discuss this. Let's talk about it. This case, even though it was premeditated, you got to remember, you have a jury. You are the people of the jury. Okay? Everybody don't think like us. Everybody know what. Sit down. Gosh, I get on my nerve when I come on the foot. Even though it was premeditated. It can turn. It can turn. Hey, baby. It can turn. It can go this way. It can go left. It can go right. It can go left. Regardless of what we say. Because, see, first of all, these times, in these days that we're living in, you ain't got to have nobody. You don't have to have a body to prove a case. You can have a probable cause. Hopefully, and I doubt if we ever find out the truth. Hopefully, I just don't see how they could live without it being on your conscience that you know what happened to her. You know, tell everybody what happened. See, he know if he opened up his mouth and say he know what happened, it opened up a whole case. It's opened up a whole can of worms for him. But how can you live knowing that you know what's going on with somebody? But, you know, like I said, This trial is just like P. Diddy trial. It can go this way, it can go that way. That's why I say if those prosecutors open their mouth and start talking like babies, they could take him down for life. But the way they talk, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. The way they talk, the way the prosecutors talk, the way the prosecutors talk, they talk like little children, little children. They're gonna have to really put this in. I think the prosecutors, like the judge said, the prosecutors got more than this. I think Jarvis Butts messed up with his last victim. And the question that being asked is, the thing is, do y'all think that the prosecutors have enough to convict this man, to take this man down? Because I'm going to tell you something I noticed about this case. The paperwork, every department that took that stand, everybody don't retire. Everybody just threw the case and gave it to me, gave it to you, gave it to everybody else. So they had to build a case in the case. They had to build a case in the case. But if you listen what, I think everybody have did their job. I ain't on Jarvis' side. Like I wasn't on P. Diddy's side. I'm not on Jarvis' side, but to be how y'all know that it was Jarvis' phone? I know they said it was just stop, Camper. You know what? You look at him, excuse me, y'all. You do one more thing. Let me tell this boy something, y'all. Let me tell this dog something. I'm talking to a human. I got one more word to say to you. One more word to say to you. Sit down. Well, I'm on my lap. No dog. Jesus Christ. Whew. Make me forget what I was going to say. Jesus. I don't know how y'all can prove that it was Jarvis' phone. But how y'all know that nobody get my phone and play these games? See, to me, it's a lot of people involved. Jarvis got to open up his mouth. He don't have to. But I believe I believe Jarvis was attacked. I believe they whooped Jarvis' butt. But Jarvis gave himself away. So I didn't want to know how Jarvis gave himself away. My thing is, y'all, I understand. You got 20 kids. And the only reason why you took that girl in the heart, the saddest part about Nazia's story is she fell on the floor at the school. The counselor wasn't there. Why y'all didn't call the paramedic? Why y'all didn't call the system? You know what? I just don't understand How did the board, not the board of education, that the Troy board of education get away with this? When the girl fell on the floor talking about her stomach, don't y'all supposed to call the ambulance? Call your mama. Call your mama on the phone. Tell your mama come get you. But you do supposed to call the parents too. But that child, that's a child in foster care. See, y'all, we ain't looking at that. We ain't looking at foster care. Adoption. I don't understand how that school didn't call the ambulance on that girl when she fell and hit that floor at school. She wasn't feeling good then. Miss I ain't never carried no baby. She went for 12. She don't know how that feeling is. She don't know nothing about carrying no child. I don't understand why we here with Jarvis. See, people can look at this trial a whole different kind of way. And I guarantee somebody gonna take this trial a different route. A juror gonna take, because y'all gotta remember that the defense picks who they want and the prosecutor picks who they want. And Auntie, I'm not fussing at the Auntie, but Auntie Shannon, you said something on one of your videos that really kind of like discouraged me a little bit. Y'all was doing a reveal of the baby, you know, telling what was it, because you wanted a boy. And I can understand why you wanted a boy. I can understand, okay? Something you said. See, Auntie, I don't understand why they ain't taking you down. I'm just saying, I think you need to be investigated again. I really think you need to, I think that you were involved but not involved. And that's weird. I think let's put it like this. Because she loved Jarvis. All of them love Jarvis. J-Bo, they love J-Bo. Something you said at that reveal. And I don't understand that the people around you were happy with you. Who are these people? You were saying, okay, before they bust the balloon to find out if you have a boy or girl, you said you were happy. Then when they popped that balloon, you saw that boy, you said, I don't care anyway, I'm going to take it anyway. Like, you just doing something to get back at someone. But you using kids to get back at a person, which is going to be affected. It's going to affect them. It's going to make them look at you different. It's going to make them look at you real different. Because if they was raised right, we don't know how they was raised. And in that trial, they're going to see it like us. We think somebody else involved, but if I'm trying to see how, the only thing they got on Jarvis is the phone, the locations, his phone and locations. And it's crazy, man. It's some things that I'm paying attention in this trial. That I'm acting like I'm in a trial now. And I sat down and I studied the case. I said, let y'all see what they doing. I said, who helped him? Who helped him? Who assisted him? Who blaming it all on who gonna take the blame. And I think that, but let me tell y'all something. I think that what it boils down to, uh, and the discussion was who's gonna take the blame. Just blame everything on me. It's my fault. It's my fault. Blame, put everything on me. Let's plot this. Let's sell this story. Let's put it on me. Because you need to take care of my children. You need to be out. You need to take care of my children. But then why that man locked up, you can see it different. Why you going, why I'm going to send him some money for, why I'm going to send him some money for, and talk to him for what he did? Man, please. Jarvis been doing it, so why wouldn't you talk to him? Jarvis, I just can't believe it. I heard Aunt Shannon say, I don't care. Whatever it is, I'm going to have it. You know what, y'all? I'm going to tell y'all something the way I see this situation. It seemed like the grandmama been bullied. I believe them two twins bullied the grandmama, allegedly. Because she seemed like she weak. You know, the grandmama seemed like she weak. I wonder who was running the house. I wonder who was running the house. Was the twins running the house, or was the grandmama really running the house? I sit here, I listen, and I listen how the twins are bullied. When I heard they mouth when they was over there at their house, who house? Who house? They love to yell and fuss. When you yell and project your voice up high, it'll scare them kids. It don't scare me because I wonder what you're hiding for. But I'm grown, but them chillin'. And then the grandma said, the grandmama seemed like she protecting somebody. It's like a whole plan. It's like a whole chainsaw massacre, wherever it is. A whole family got some things going on mentally. In this trial, I ain't no psycho, y'all, but sometimes it seems like it. In this trial, he can be convicted of some things. If y'all think about it, yeah, if y'all think about it, how dumb can you be? How dumb can you be to commit I ain't gonna say a crime, I'm gonna say how you gonna do something in which you got your phone binging everywhere? But how you gonna do your phone in this car? Your phone in this truck? And the glass is in one car. What is that telling y'all? Can I ask y'all something? He said my phone is in the middle of the seat in the back passenger. Who had his phone back there? Wasn't Jarvis driving the girl car? Who was driving the girl truck? Oh, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Y'all done worked out in that gym. Do you ever think about it, y'all? Who, if Jarvis' phone, look at the trial. Okay, it's going to come up again. The phone was in the back seat on the passenger side. That came out of his mouth. But the glasses in the girlfriend car. Who was driving the truck and who was driving the car? I think some of whoever driving that car don't drive, period. I don't believe they know how to drive, y'all. I don't believe the person who knew how to drive know how to drive. That ultimate, I don't think they know how to drive. So you can ask me, if I'm the jury, I'm like, well, how can he be in two cars at one time? How can Joe be in two cars at one time, y'all? This is how foolish this case is. How can he be in? Who took him? Who took him back to take the? Okay, when he came and got the ultimate, what car he was in when he came and got the ultimate? Okay, you can't tell me that Instagram. You think ain't no everybody on Instagram. He holding a whole conversation with Nazaria on Instagram. Listen to what it's taking y'all. Listen to what this is what's going on. This is what's going on. You on Instagram? But see, y'all got to remember that everybody looking at social media. Everybody, you can't get away with typing up nothing on social media and call yourself deleting it because it's still there. See, whatever you talk. Y'all, when I said that Jarvis was how to go from state to state, what I'm saying is he can go out of town. He can do stuff out of town and then come back in his own state. He can go out of town and do something to anybody and then come back to his state. Shit, y'all do it. Y'all go leave. I left here, Atlanta, and went to live in North Carolina. You can do that. It's amazing how people, and listen, y'all, the way y'all comment, some of y'all comment like y'all on Jarvis' side. It don't make me no different. Can't hurt my feelings. It don't make me no different. I didn't want them to take the man down if he did it. That's all. If he didn't do it, let's get down to the real nitty gritty. But the way y'all comment, that's how the jury can go. That's how the jury can think. And I don't get mad. I just be seeing a lot of mental things going on. That's what we dealing with in society, mental health. But I'm surprised Jarvis premeditated on something like this. And it's amazing that a man meditated on something like this, on abortion. A man interesting in knowing what to do. Really, all depends on how much percentage of antifreeze that you use. But you got to realize the baby was sick in school. You don't know what was making her sick in school. You know what I mean? So when she was getting sick, whatever in her system was affecting her. And then when she took the antifreeze, but you got to remember now, she went missing on the same day that she fell down on the gym floor. She went missing. So I'm not feeling good that day. I probably didn't even eat. Didn't really, them kids don't really be eating in school, y'all. Like the grandmama said, they eat breakfast at school because they want to. Them children still hungry. Miss Aya was 12 years old. She wasn't 13. She was 12. Then I looked at them kids' tray. I used to look at them kids' tray. I used to have cafeteria duty. And I said, you ain't eat nothing. They don't drink their milk. They don't like that food. So for you to say that, for the grandma to say that they eat breakfast at school, because they want to eat. Y'all eating goddamn turkey, bacon, eggs, and grits. And sending the kids to school. Like, but you know what? I can understand the working mamas who send their kids to school. and let them eat like that. But now it's a situation where you got to change on the refrigerator, and y'all can't fit them kids. 6 kids, more than 6 kids in that house. I thought she had more. It's like I'm looking at. Listen to every investigators on that stand. The border man, the border investigator. I'm listening to what he said. I'm listening to what the school detective said. Why are y'all looking for a missing child? See, the grandma messed up. Grandma messed up. If she ain't never ran away, why is she? Why y'all trying like she was missing? Y'all looking in the alley. What y'all looking for? Y'all looking for a missing? But you had a detective looking for a runaway. They're not looking for a missing child. They're looking for what you said, a runaway child. I mean, this case right here is like, if I was a jury. Come on, YouTube. What's going on? Come on, YouTube. What's going on? Trying to have a content. I'm studying with my people. And the phone just blank. Come on now. Jesus. Everybody else can say what they want to say. You see, y'all, why did the phone YouTube? Come on now, man. Let me speak. Why y'all worry about me? But we got all them people on them, all them other big channels. Y'all can be looking at. Okay. My phone ain't never did that shit. And get the police on my phone. Police might be listening. That's good. I like the police. I like Popo. But my phone ain't never did what it just did. Never. So, maybe I'm giving it away. I'm saying something. I ain't giving nothing away. And me forgot what I was gonna say because my phone ain't never did that. When he saw it, y'all saw it. Y'all saw what you had. Can't believe my phone just did that. My phone ain't never did that. And why me? I'm gonna tell you something. I don't think this case was handled right. Now we got to realize, y'all, this was a preliminary trial. Preliminary. We don't know. Really. Can the prosecutor that it was Jarvis texting Messiah? Who gives their aunt? What I'm gonna give my aunt my password for? What I'm gonna give my auntie my password for? Why are you calling Jarvis, your man, your baby daddy, to ask them do they need Messiah? I mean, listen to what the investigator said and listen to the witnesses. it's amazing how the community even failed the girl. Y'all got to know me. Y'all got to know me. Hey, I'm tripping. I'm tripping because I can't believe everybody failed that young lady. That girl gave so. Messiah, precious baby, gave plenty of signs, and all the grand people, now that's it, the grand people, all the people did was look past her like she ain't nothing. See, some people, I don't care if family or no family, if they don't like your mama, they might have something against you. They might not. If they ain't care about her mama, when they see that the mama don't care, they ain't gonna care. It's that girl wanted what everybody else had. And when I'm listening to the investigators on the stand, it seemed, and I feel so sorry for the investigators. Some of them now they were coming out with some good stuff. Some of them lost. Some of them put their case together. That girl done told the school she was ignored. If everybody, I just don't understand. I'm just trying to see how the jury gonna take this. Which way the jury gonna go? Now, I can find one thing I can convict him for I can do that. I can do that. I can't convict him for that. But I can't prove premeditated murder on Jarvis Butts. And I don't care nothing about Jarvis Butts. I don't see murder. And for him to search, if something in the search bar saying you can do that to a person, that's sad. Can you sit down? Just sit down. Sit down, Connie. Just sit down. I just can't understand that, y'all. I'm trying to see. I really mean, as a jury, I don't see the murder. I don't see premeditated murder. I don't. But why Jarvis don't want the police know he was driving that car? It's telling me that it was a body in that car. Who was driving that car? Jarvis looked at that judge, and I ain't no psychic, but I can be one. I can be a reader, but because I can read people. I can read people. If I don't say nothing to you, that means that it's something about you. It's distracting me from you. And you can say what you want to say about me, but it's something about you that it's not going to make me communicate with you. Jarvis looked at that judge. When she was talking to him, he was telling with his eyes. She said, Jarvis, stand up. Jarvis Butts, stand up. And he looked like this the whole time. Like you just don't know. Some more people in this. And his son, y'all don't know how old his son is. He got a son nearly Shannon age. I wonder why do somebody life has to be taken for anybody can do something about it. You know what I mean? I can. Why is how? The twins taking it off of them. They took everything off of them. Butts may be the kind of man they're gonna put everything on him. You already had that gun charge. We don't know if he done time for the gun charge. I always remember time served. How long he been locked up? Who said he can't get parole? Y'all can't prove murder yet. Well, it's a probable cause. I just don't understand how people can live and don't say nothing. Why your conscience? I know he's jumping around in that bed, probably sleeping like this, going crazy, having nightmares, looking at Naziah in the jail cell, getting scared, think he need to go see their doctor in that jail. Naziah don't scare that mother sucker. I know she don't scare them. Man, there's some low down folks out here, y'all. There's some people out here don't care. They can look you in their eye. It looks so nice, but don't give a cotton picking, egg, sausage, bacon. That's what I want, some bacon. I'm gonna cook me some breakfast. I'm gonna cook me an egg and bacon sandwich and cut it in half, put some lettuce on it. That's what I want me. Y'all, I just want to come in here. Everything I don't put out there, I showed my awareness for my people on my channel, for my subscribers. Because I'm a people person and I love children, y'all. I'm certified to work with kids. I love kids. I always wanted 10 children. I always wanted 10. I had 5. I wanted 10. Mama told me, you don't need no more child. I know what I need, Mama. I was working. I was educated. I know I take care of children. I had other jobs and stuff. I love children. And I'm here to protect the kids. And I love young women who trying to do something for themselves. I'm going to tell y'all something. When you change, when you make a change for yourself and not for nobody else, then you're doing good. Now, I'm going to tell you something. The kind of world that we live in, if you can get a good neighbor or you can get somebody good in your life, because the people that y'all put in y'all life to watch y'all kids ain't good. Get somebody good. You got to have a trusted neighbor. Like I took them children around there to their mama, called their mama on the phone, and I told them, the kids on the other street, when I see them jumping my pants, and I'm looking at them, y'all don't bump y'all head. And I told the mama I cut that look. I thought it was a girl. I said I cussed her all the way home. Talked to her just like somebody's grandma. You know your mama at work. Why you doing this? Mamas can't even work without you acting a fool. Get you somebody that you trust and take care of your own children. I love, man. I ain't let nobody. It been time when I didn't eat and they ate. But this trial can go this way. This trial can go that way. It all depends on the judge. Not the judge. I apologize. Prosecutor. One thing about me, I ain't in no competition with nobody. I ain't never tried to be in no competition. I'm gonna speak my mind. I'm gonna put my strategies out there. I'm gonna tell you how I think. They can't. The judge can say that premeditated murder. She did get a probable cause for it to go to trial, and when she did that, prosecutor got to come up, step their game up. And I think that lady prosecutor, they got something. She got something that we don't know. And she's that female prosecutor. She showed Shannon. It's Shannon. Auntie Shannon. She asked Auntie Shannon, did you text this? Do you remember? She gave the prosecutor some phone numbers. Prosecutor smart. Prosecutor smart girl. Every phone number that she got from, she said, I'm just making up number. Who number is 345-6789? Oh, that's my number. That's my number. That's Jarvis Butts' number. Well, who number is da-da-da-da-da-da-da? That's my number. That's the number that I used to have. So how the hell is you gonna text him from your numbers? The prosecutor set her up on the stand, y'all. I just be laughing at people because the thing that people think they getting away with is really stupid to me. I'm sorry, you two. It's just stupid. The thing that they think they got away with, they said you got set up because she's saying that you text him. Prosecutor trying to say it was you that text him. Why would that girl have a password to set up for you? Nazaria can't speak, y'all, because she's not here. We have to speak for Nazaria Harris. What did the prosecutor prove? That you was texting Jarvis. That lady saw that girl, that auntie saw that girl on Instagram. She saw her. She saw her when she was making TikToks. Nazaria protected her nieces. Nazaria was trying to, Nazaria a sweet girl to me. What I hear, she was protecting her niece. Her nieces. Take me. Leave my niece, the cousin, them alone. I could say that he convicted for, crime that as I could see that, but murder, I'm trying to get him, but I think somebody else in the murder thing, and he with it. He helped pre-plan, but it went the wrong way. So I don't see him guilty right there, y'all. I don't see him guilty right there. I bet I want him to be guilty right there, but I see a lot of people in this. Jarvis gonna be the fool to sit there and don't say nothing, and then we don't even know how he talk. He might not need to say nothing. I wonder if he gonna take the stand. If he take the stand, he just gonna come out and tell the truth. But he'll lie you too. Got another truth with the lies. I ain't never said all that here. My grandmama right here, the children right here. Good God Almighty. They scared me. I don't like all that loud talking, y'all. When you start talking loud, it tell me to crank up my car and go home. It tell me to crank up my car and go home because I don't know who you talking to raising your voice like that. I don't have to listen to it. But people do think that when they talk loud, they won. All that loud talking they did in the house. You know, the kids stressed out before they go to school. And then you gonna pray? You around there saying prayers, and I know Nazaria was saying, Lord Jesus, please help me to get up out this house. Lord, I got to go. Lord, please. Look over my niece and my cousin them. Lord, please. Nazaria was praying while they thinking they gave them a prayer to say. They gave them children a prayer to say. All right, who gonna lead the prayer today? Janaya, you lead the prayer today. Let's see what Janaya got to say this morning. God, I want you to please look after these grown people in the house so they won't eat the bacon, eggs, and cheese up from us. Let us get some of them shrimps and some of those crab legs they sitting up there eating, getting us a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Ooh, Lord. I don't care. I'm here. I don't care. I'm gonna take care of my baby anyway. Like they on live. How in the world you gonna go on live where your grandmama cussing everybody out in the house? Why people, why they going live, y'all, and the grandmama say, where your coat at? Why you ain't going out this house without no coat on? Why you got on her coat? Where's your coat? Because you're trying to get it. I mean, why are you on live recording it? Why do people record stuff like? And as I just sitting there looking, and the little other girl just sitting there like this, whose hand she was holding. And Nazaria probably hold on here and said, "You all right, baby? We got this." And you don't even know what them children talked about in school. If they went to the same school Natalia in. I don't know what kind of school system. I don't know was she in middle school or was she in what kind of school she was in. It's all the school K to 12 because I know the research school that my grandson in Florida. He in a research school. Hey, baby. Hey. Hey, baby. Talking to the dog. Yeah. Hey, baby. Hey. Talking to a dog. Yeah. I love y'all. And you know what? I really want to talk to the grandma. It's my sister. I can come over this house. It's my sister. That don't imagine if you 12 and people are attacking you in the house screaming and hollering at you. And I was a crybaby back then, y'all. I was a crybaby. I was a crybaby until they made a song. It was cry, baby, cry. Wipe your weeping eye. Cry to the east. Cry to the west. Cry, baby, cry. And I'm like, I was a crybaby back then. I cry about anything. You holler at me, I'ma cry. You say you gonna whoop my butt, I'ma cry before you whoop my butt. I used to be a crybaby, baby. And then when you raise your voice at me, I would cry. When my daddy, I love my daddy so much. When my daddy used to yet raise his voice at me, I cried. Because I love my daddy. I ain't think my daddy supposed to fuss at me. I'm a girl, a daddy baby. I ain't think my dad supposed to yell at me. And my dad, I used to go sit in a corner and cry. Just imagine in the Zaya house if I had to stay in that house. I want my mama to call me. Just because the Nazaria was over her mother's house, Now, mama should have been calling and checking on, but mama said she was calling and checking on Nasaya then. It's amazing how them kids was so scared to tell. It, anyway, y'all, I love y'all. Y'all go on and enjoy the rest of y'all day. I done worked out, y'all. My little jigglies are going down. My jigglies is going down and tighten up. I'm getting little muscles. Jarvis, you want this? I'm out, y'all.